Hi, my name is Mark Hefner. I'm the training coordinator here with the Johnson Supply Training Center, and today we're going to talk about how to do registered boot sealing, which means we're going on a field trip. Can't do it here. Okay, so we're talking about duct sealing, and there's a lot of different aspects to it, of course. We're purposely not getting in the attic today. There's a lot of duct sealing that can happen up there with the actual registers, actually with the cans and the boots we're dealing with on the attic space. All we want to deal with today actually is just the registers in your house. Really common issue we run into is there'll be gaps between the boot and the drywall, which we'll see here as I take this vent off. So one of the things you can see is those spots where dirt is kind of gathering up around the edge. We also have a loose corner here, and you can almost see a gap right there. Those are all really good signs that there's been leaks around the boot on the duct. So we'll get all that cleaned up with a rag, of course, once we take it off. We'll be able to put the tape in there, and that'll prevent a lot of that excess dirt that you see coming around. And dust and stuff like that coming out of the registers on the wall there can also be a sign of a duct leakage too. But like I said, right now it's really likely that there's just going to be a big gap there on that boot as well. All right, so I don't have a good way to prove this to you on camera right now, but I can feel just a little bit of a draft actually coming through these gaps right here even now. So it's the same idea. We've got to get tape to cover those gaps up, but make sure the tape doesn't go so far that it'll stick out when you put the register back on. So you can see those kind of dark lines where the register's been sitting. It's actually a pretty good indication that our duct has been leaking, or air has been leaking out of the attic here, and that's all that excess dust that builds up under the register. So same idea, we'll take our tape, we'll measure it out for each side, and we'll fill those gaps. And again, before you put tape on, make sure that the surface area you're putting tape on has been cleaned enough that the tape will actually have something to adhere to. Pretty sealed. And you put the register back on too, and it'll typically kind of help push that tape into place as well. Last step here. It's a good idea to wipe off your register too before you put it back. There we go. And just repeat that step 18 more times. This has been a how-to on registered boot sealing. For this and any other needs, come check us out at the Johnson Supply Training Center, where you get real-world experience for your real-world career. Goodbye.